Hi. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Hi. Hello, everybody. Let me just play my music really quick. Okay. Hey, welcome to today's live stream. I'm going to be playing Danganronpa Lapse today. Will I complete the entire game? No promises. Will I get tired and crash out halfway through? Probably. Will I be depressed by the end of this gameplay because all of my favorite characters died? Probably. I'm so excited to play this game. This game, Loki, has been on my list for years. I don't know what I'm doing, and I think this will be a good game to play. I think. Hopefully none of my favorite characters die, and hopefully this will be a good game, I guess. This will be fun. Windows protected your Hey. I don't care. Am I gonna get a virus? Nah. I'm not getting a virus. Windows protected. Running this? I don't care. Open the app. Okay. Okay. I don't care. Let me run the game. Run anyway. Anyway. Okay, if I get a virus, this will be all of you guys' fault. Okay. Don't expect me to be energetic and cheerful all the way, because this live stream is probably, I don't care, because this live stream is probably gonna, be well over 2 hours. So that's so good. Okay, wait. Danganronpa lap. Let's do this! Ew, what the That was so loud! I'm lowering my volume. Only because I had 98 volume. Setup? Whatever. I couldn't care less. New game. Ugh. Okay. Right click to quickly access the save menu. Okay. I got that. Let's do this. I'm not excited. The heart of man is very much like the sea. It has its storms, it has its tides. Oh, okay. Couldn't read it. Whatever. Don't care. Oh, no. Ring. Dot. Ring. Dot. Huh? What is that sound? Ring. Okay, we get it. Okay. Oh? This is new. Uh-oh. This can't be good. I opened my... Okay. Oh. Guess I was asleep, but where am I? This isn't my room. I turned my head the right to see a small old-fashioned alarm clock on the nightstand. The time read 7:30, like a.m. 7:30 in the morning or evening. That's what I'm asking. I reached over to stop the alarm when suddenly I felt a dull pain in the back of my head. By the way, I'm going into this completely blind. So yeah. Ow. I sat up from the bed to rub my head and shut off the alarm. The pain subsided quickly, and it was then that I fully take in my surroundings. Found myself in a comfortable room. Soft lighting rested against the warm-colored walls, as the furniture was devoid of any dust or dirt, and the bed itself was extremely plush. An unassuming painting hung just above my head. I scooted from the center of the bed, kicked my feet out from under the covers, and began persuading the room of its amenities. A roomy closet, a small writing desk in the corner, and a single bathroom. It was overall a rather luxurious room without seeming overly elegant in its design. The room is comfortable enough, but how on earth did I get here? Am I imagining this? No. I hope I didn't hit my head. Hope? Already a Hope reference? I went to the bathroom, turned the cold tap, and let my cupped hands fill with the crisp water before splashing my face. Let's see. Oh! Who is this twink? Who is this diva? The chill snapped my senses awake as I took a moment to collect myself. Well, as far as I can tell, at least I'm in one piece. Yeah. I noticed my everyday coat was on a hanger behind me. I pulled the coat on and adjusted myself. Okay. It wouldn't hurt to recall the basics. My name is Echo Pine. Are you a girl or a boy? I'm a student at Calm Mind Institute, coming toward the end of my final year. My best friend Ashley. Ashley! The last thing I remember was seeing my best friend Ashley off for the day as she went to go take care of her horses. Who's Ashley? Ashley. Wonder if she made it home all right. I admit, I was a little less thorough. I'm making sure she made it to her house that late afternoon. But I'm sure she was all right. Or, I hope. I racked my brain thinking about that evening. Oh? Are we gonna have a killer already? Probably not. This is some nice art. I will. Who is Ashley? Ashley's so pretty. All right. Wait. She takes care of horses, right? All right. Thanks for the lift. She's gonna sound like Applejack now. And be careful with your ankle. I can't believe you insisted on driving even though it's sprained. It's no problem at all. Besides, my ankle's almost done healing, so it's no big deal. It's not like I drive with that foot anyway. I'm just worried since I can't walk you to the door. Wait, so okay, so they're like 18. Okay, that's good. I wanted to see if Applejack was in petting mood tonight. My house is right there. You don't need to worry. And if she is, I'll make sure to give that kitty a good scratching for you. All right, thanks. Night, Ash. Night, Echo. Okay, this is starting off happy. I left the car and parked and watched as Ashley crossed the lawn. I declined putting any more strain on my left ankle since it was still recovering from a sprain, but I remained vigilant. Her porch light wasn't on, so as she got closer to the house, she faded into the evening shadows. I waited a few more minutes until I heard her front door close. Click. Okay, time to get back. That was it. I shifted back into drive and let the wheels crawl before accelerating. But upon my slow gaze across the gravel, I didn't see her living room light turn on. I was worried, but I was certain I heard her front door close. Was I really certain, though? I remember clearly driving off, not seeing her living room light turn on. Oh, that's not a good sign. Maybe you should check on your bestie. Nothing. Suddenly, a darkness welled up inside me. Was I in the strange, unknown remote location because I didn't make sure my friend was safe in her home? No, dumbass. No, that would be absurd. Those two things can't be linked together just because I was less cautious than usual. Exactly. It doesn't take a detective to know that. I combed through the room once more and realized I didn't have any of my personal possessions on hand or in the room itself. No phone to call Ashley to make sure she's okay. Sure, there was an ancient landline service phone in the room, but I didn't know where I was to begin with. Why didn't you just check? I started to panic. I had to get out of here. I got so caught up in my head and unprovoked fear that I threw the door open with full force, nearly hitting the person just outside. There was a person outside, and that person just happened to be Ashley! Well, watch it. Ash? Huh? Echo? It was strange. The very friend I thought I suffered a consequence for not making sure they made it home safe was standing right in front of me for some inexplicable reason. Ashley is so funny, dude. I love her. I think. I haven't barely seen her. You're okay. She's okay. Ashley Westbridge, an ultimate friend of mine. She's what some people would call a horse girl, which seems like a vague thing to call someone who just happens to tend to equines. What are these Albert Einstein all words? That irrelevant thought aside. Yeah, of course I'm okay. But what about you? You're pale as a ghost. I just got a little worked up is all. I woke up in this unknown place and I thought it was because I didn't see your lights go on in your house before I drove off. I rattled off the thought that stirred my fears just moments ago. Echo, it's okay. You don't have to worry about a thing. I made it home to take care of Hyperion all in one piece. I was just a little tired is all, so I went straight to the stables behind the house and took the back door entrance. Sorry I worried you. Can I please... One second, menu? Settings, the music volume's a little loud. Okay, let's return. Okay. Ashley wrapped me in a big, familiar hug, and I immediately felt calm. Thanks, Ash. I know I shouldn't get so worked up about stuff like that, but sometimes I can't help it. You know, One thought led to another, and I just jumped to the worst possible conclusion. The music is still loud as balls. It's like, there. Good. Let's return.
Oh, Echo, you don't need to fret so much. You'll make yourself sick with worry. However, I can totally understand where your worry might come from, especially in this scenario.
Yeah. Just where are we? I suck at doing Applejack voice, by the way.
Yes, that's the question.
With my mind and heart at ease, I discussed the situation with Ashley. This is so fancy! I love this! I told her that I woke up not long ago thanks to the provided alarm clock, and her experience was just the same. She, too, felt the dull pain of a lingering headache upon awakening. And she, too, felt a brief moment of confusion due to the unknown setting. W. I couldn't find any of the possessions in my room. I tried to find my phone to call you, but no luck.
I don't have anything of note in my room either. I don't have any of my things with me, like my satchel or phone. It's odd. Although there aren't any answers to the obvious questions I'd like. How did we get here? Where are my things, etc.? I strangely feel comfortable here.
I think it might be that super plush bed. Not gonna lie, I'd really like that back at home. We laughed among ourselves and decided to explore what seemed to be some sort of mansion. I still felt uneasy, but thanks to seeing the familiar face, I felt a little safer. I closed my room door behind me, noticing there was a plaque that was adorned with the symbol of my high school. Looking further down the hall, the various other door plaques shared the same features. I spotted Ashley's right away. It seemed her room was just adjacent to mine across the hall. Looks like there are other students here as well. Other plaques with school emblems, I'm assuming.
Seems that way. Although I haven't ran into anyone yet. Not literally like you, of course.
Very funny. Yeah, everyone's laughing, Ashley. The hall interior was all very ornate, with dark wood lining the walls and candle sconces lighting the path. The dark wood floor was covered in a thick woven rug that created a path toward an opening in the hallway.
I think I can hear some others down the hall.
Ashley took the lead as we curiously walked through the hall, talking in the ambience as we gazed at the how do you say that word? Miscellaneous paintings of nature that hung on the wall. The room of lively conversation grew loudly as we approached the connecting room. Oh my god, who are we gonna see? I'm excited! Let's see. Oh wow, this is so nice. No one. Okay. That's fair. Sure enough, there are three. Oh, never mind. There are three other people having a lively chat in the foyer. Oh my god, who's this guy? Hey, you two. Good of you to make it. I was wondering how many other people were going to come around. Oh, she looks mean. You could just count how many doors with plaques there are in the living room's hallways. And she's a smartass? Okay. Nah, I'm not attentive enough for something like that. I'll just figure it out from how many of ya I met up with. Dude, he's literally just Kazuichi Soda. Kazuichi Soda in a different universe. You're awfully carefree, aren't you? I like her. She looks so cool. Yeah, it's because I have good company with you lively folks. ... Oh, come on. What's with the cold shoulders? I'm just here to have a good time. No, you're not. The person with the hat continued preoccupying his present less than willing company with his lively conversation. I quietly took in the atmosphere of the foyer before approaching the group. The main clearing was huge. It featured a shiny, white marble floor extending into two spiraling staircases on either side of its circular walls. An elevator resided in the center of the wall, opposite from the front door. That's an elevator? A beautiful green chandelier hung from the center of the marbled ceiling, just above a modest table at the ground level. How does Monokuma have money for all this? The wooden table itself was rather bare, only containing a decorative flower vase and a very polite note printed on the premium grade cardstock. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. Please make your welcome official by signing and utilizing the bracelets that have been provided. Simply tap the bracelet to the digital kiosk that is located at the foot of the stairs. So that thing? Oh. I lifted my left wrist to see the bracelet in question.
It was a light, simple thing, a rose gold plate with my name on it strung into a bracelet with a small chain of the same color. I hadn't even noticed it until now. Ashley was admiring hers, just as I did. Her bracelet hung on her right wrist, just above her own wood cuff bracelet. I looked over at the other students' wrists, as well, and they all had the same thing, albeit presumably with their own names. What was the purpose of these things anyway? Rather than get absorbed in wondering about the small decoration, I decided to join in the small conversation. Oh, yay! We get to talk to people! Hello there. Have you three already scanned your bracelets? Yes, we all just convened here a few minutes ago. I would recommend you scan your bracelet to the kiosk as well, since it is a grand access to the rooms after the welcome. Oh, well then don't mind if I do. I went over to the oh my god, what's with these words? Kiosk that was nestled strangely within the luxurious decor. The kiosk displayed a simple map of the first floor layout by default. The foyer led to 4 locations: the living quarters, the dining hall, the study, and the theater. The theater! I held up my wrist close to the screen, and it quickly detected my bracelet, displaying a sparse summary of information, my name and profile picture. Echo Pine. Aw, that's nice. Thank you for signing in. You may now continue, or something like that. Your bracelet corresponds to your room and your room alone. They are paramount to keeping your personal room and its belongings safe. Please take care of it. How does Bada come have money for all this shit? Please make yourself comfortable with all the given accommodations, and once again, welcome. Okay, that's nice. The screen went to the original map screen as it was before I scanned my bracelet. I stepped aside to let Ashley sign in as well, and in the meantime, got to introducing myself to the other students. Hey there, I'm Echo Pine, and this is my friend, Ashley Westbridge. Nice to meet you all. Likewise, I'm Arturo Campopiano, okay. But just Art is perfectly fine. Missy Vesper, the pleasure is all mine. Okay. Canon Ota. Okay. Have you all met before? That would be a negative. Nothing like making new friends, though, right? Yeah. Canon said nothing, instead letting out a loud sigh with absolutely no subtlety, it hiding her annoyance towards Art's enthusiasm. Wow, they're such good friends! I see. That said, you mentioned you two are acquaintanced. Oh, yeah. We were pen pals the summer before high school started, and we just became close over time. That's quite endearing. Thank you? I didn't expect that kind of answer from Missy. Maybe she's the type to secretly cry at romance movies. Hell, that's crazy. Well, if we're all signed in, why don't we take a visit to the dining hall? I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel tea is in order after waking up. I'm in favor of that idea. I'd like to explore afterwards as well. This is so nice! Yeah, I wonder who else we're going to run into. This is exciting. Okay. Missy walked briskly towards the dining hall, which was just opposite of the living quarters hall, where we entered the foyer. Art followed quickly, after which is just left Cannon back in the giant clearing. I'll explore at my own pace, thank you. Okay. I suppose we'll see you later? With a curt and definite statement, Cannon made her case, stating that she was going to stay put in the foyer. Ashley and I followed the other two to the dining hall, leaving Cannon to her own business. Dude, Cannon is so sweet. Not sweet, but I like her. She's like Byakuya Togami 2.0. Okay. Ooh, I like this art. The dining hall was rather small and intimate. A single long woodcraft table and modest chandelier created the centerpiece. A black marble fireplace with a natural painting hanging just above decorated the far wall. The table setting bore 16 chairs, 14 on each side and 2 on the heads of the table. The table was already decorated with light accessories, candelabra, small vases of flowers, and an encyclopedia about ships. The room itself was connected to a small kitchen, one with the usual kitchen staple: appliances, an oven, a refrigerator, a large dishwashing sink, a gas range, and all the utensils and tools one might need. Yay! A small storehouse pantry was off to the side, with nothing of readily edible interest to the common person. Wow, this place is super loaded, huh? Art made a beeline
a beeline for the two side rooms, poking in and out of the dining hall between the pantry and kitchen. I'm sorry I sound so dyslexic. I'm not used to reading such big words. Missy, on the other hand, gazed slowly around at the dining hall itself.
It's a very fine setting, but not so much that I would feel it's oppressively high-end.
Everything looks to be in order for a good meal. Art finally stopped pacing around and sat at one of the seats, kicking his feet up on the table as he looked around the room. She noticeably shook her head at the action. But, where is everyone? This place seats like a bunch of people, but there are only 5 of us.
I wonder if no one else had woken up yet.
Maybe others ignore their alarms? Some people like to sleep in and all. I approached the natural painting above the fireplace, admiring the soft colors and brushwork. As I stood in front of it, the painting faded out to reveal what looked like to be an emblem. Following the display of the emblem screen, an announcement came over the overhead speakers within the room. The voice, silvery and modulated. Are we gonna meet Monokuma? Thank you for joining us today. We hope you have a lovely stay. Feel free to utilize the kitchen to your heart's content, or if you are unable to, you may use the automated cook feature by tapping your bracelet onto the kitchen's digital kiosk and selecting a meal. Or if neither of those suit your particular tastes, you may consult your group's ultimate level kitchen hand. What? The emblem disappeared, returning to the screen to its initial artwork display. But what did it mean? What's an ultimate level kitchen hand? Oh my god! I turned to ask one of the other students, but it looks like Art has already figured it out. Or rather, figured something out. Whatever he started going on about the next second made no sense to me. Oh, I get it. This is the safe house a private group provided for us since we signed up for the preservation project. Huh? You signed up to be here? Yeah, of course. If I guessed correctly, we all seem to be ultimate students. There are some serious ultimate vibes in this room, don't you think?
Yes, that seems to be the case.
Missy's so cool. What's an ultimate student? Don't tell me you don't know. Oh man, what are you even doing here?
Ultimate students are typically high school students with that super excelled in their field of expertise. They are often scouted by groups with various intentions, or virtuous or nefarious. They will often have a focused set of skills that makes their abilities desirable to certain people, and with good reason.
If there's a talent you can think of, there's probably an ultimate student out there that'll knock your socks off with their amazingness. Yeah, this guy's just Kazuichi. So you're saying everyone here is super talented? You're kidding, right? You've been walking around this whole time with Ashley Westbridge, the ultimate jockey, and you didn't even know? What is a jockey? What is a jockey, chat? Huh? Ultimate jockey?
I don't really talk about my talent outside my usual day-to-day.
I've heard of Ashley Westbridge's accomplishments. She can wrangle just about any horse and ride them to victory.
It's quite impressive to be able to tame such creatures, and any variety nonetheless. However, I read that you excel best with your main partner, Hyperion, a Pinto Trakener. Oh my, I didn't realize my achievements were so widely regarded. It's a little embarrassing hearing others remark upon them.
I love Ashley, she's so cool. Wow, even so. I look over to Ashley, who, despite the sudden grandeur, looked as modest as ever. Honestly, I thought you were just a typical horse girl.
I don't know whether to find that humbling or insulting to my talent.
So, Ashley held the title of ultimate jockey, huh? I'm looking up what a jockey is. One sec. Jockey meaning. Oh, it's like a horse, just a horse girl, okay. Ultimate horse girl, okay. Okay, that's pretty much fair. Okay. Moving on. I was curious to know what that implied. I never knew her to be particularly eccentric when it came to her lifestyle at the stables. For how long during our friendship has she had that title?
Enough about me. What about you two? I admit, I can't really put a talent to either of your names.
With this newfound knowledge of the situation, I was curious to learn about the other students here. Who do we start with? I'm starting with Kazuichi. Your name is Art, right? May I ask what your talent is? Sure, I'm the ultimate golfer. He does look like a golfer, though. Ultimate golfer. He's so cool. I like him, too. I'll never miss my mark. Total holes in one all day, every day. Wow, how did you manage that? I don't know. I can't stand having to put more energy into extra strokes, so I make the first and last one count.
kind of reasoning was that to become a pro golfer? For real. That's an interesting way to go about it. I can't even imagine being able to control a club like that. Took a lot of practice for sure. I used to golf a lot with my grandpa. It was all in good fun back in the day, so I guess I never really thought about it as work, I've flubbed a few times, sure, but who doesn't? Art seems to have taken a lot of pride with this title. It's admirable. For real, he's so sweet. Missy time. What those individual groups or institutions do with the students is beyond me. I've never heard of many stories of success or failure from anyone who's had the luxury of being accepted. In any case, don't take much stock in the title, is all I'm saying. I have to admit, though, I'm quite curious of the titles, not that the subject has been brought up. It's understandable. I'm the ultimate tactician. What is an ultimate tactician? Oh my god. I'm going to have to look up so many words. Tactician meaning. A person who uses a carefully planned strategy to achieve a specific end. So she just makes strategies for shit? That's cool. Tactician? Like battle tactics? No. It's more like political campaign tactics and strategies. The less interesting of the two people usually think of. I've been at the forefront of numerous political campaigns and battles, many of which I've been employed to strategize against by opposing forces. Really? Aren't you basically manipulating the winner outcome then? The choice is not mine, but the people's. I simply put the message out, framing it in the most self-beneficial way possible for each side. Oh, that's nice. I think political campaigns can be interesting. But wouldn't an ultimate campaign manager be a more appropriate title? Well, I'm not the one who came up with the title. I see. Missy seems to be a very self-assured person who doesn't seem to care much for the extravagance of ultimate title implies. Okay. Such captivating titles. I'd love to watch one of your games, Art. Aw, it's nothing. I bet horse racing is much more interesting. Indeed. Your feats of athleticism are quite impressive. Yeah, I admit it's hard to imagine. It's not really such a big deal, Echo. Honestly, the whole ultimate student thing feels a tad bit blown out of proportion. Sensing Ashley was done with the praise, I shifted the topic. Well, now that we're all acquainted, why don't we look around some more? Looks like there seems to be more to be seen upstairs. Ah, yes. It was a pleasure talking to you. Don't be a stranger. We can explore together. Art's echoing voice sounded through the dining hall. Oh man, the kitchen features are cool. What's this? Clunk. Uh-oh. Dot. On second thought, I might keep an eye on Art for a little. I'm sure he won't mind the company. Okay. Alright, we'll see you around. Yeah, Art's like a child. I love Missy and Art's friendship already. Like, we barely get to know these people, and they're already cool. Ashley and I stepped out of the dining hall into the foyer once more. Cannon didn't stay for long. The foyer was devoid of her presence. Where to? There are stairs going up, but I think we should check out the entirety of this floor first. I was thinking the same. Why don't you pick where we go next? Sure, the other locations are the study and the theater. Okay, let's go to the study first, because I feel like that would be the most boring one, and then we can go to the theater. This will be so fun! Let's see who we meet. The study was cramped. Encyclopedias that filled to the ceiling, covered in abundance of subjects, ranging from medical to athletic. There was a small office corner provided for studying the tomes in a relative ease. Another digital kiosk stood off to the side, showing a searchable list of books in the study. Ashley observed the kiosk curiously as I gawked at the variety of reading material stuffed in the shelves. Oh, wow. It was only published 2 years ago. I have an old version, so this could be really interesting. Ha! You would be excited about that. What? Now that you know the ultimate jockey, it all makes sense. No, you're still the same old horse girl, but with a fancy title. There were 2 other students taking residence in the library, one meekly hiding in the corner, and the other calmly leafing through their book of choice. Ooh, let's see! Oh my god! It looks so cool! I'm gonna talk to the comm student first, because it reminds me a lot of Rancho. The green-haired student noticed me approaching him and deftly flipped his book shut with one hand, giving me his full attention. Good morning. I immediately felt that attention to be near palpable from his focused gaze alone. Are you finding everything all right? The study has quite a pleasant atmosphere, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, no, this guy's literally just Ronfro. Oh, yes, it's very well accommodated. The study, as well as the rest of the facility, are all nicely prepared. Indeed. Is in this well-kept study, enriching your mind in regards to whatever subject your heart desires. Does that sound like an inviting prospect? I don't see why not. A location for ultimate students should be in peak condition, right? This preservation project situation seems to be equipped for comfort. Ah, so you've been made aware of the preservation project. He hesitated as if chewing on the next statement. Do you have an ultimate talent? If I'm being honest, I'm not sure I even know what my talent is, considering the situation seems to revolve around it. Everyone I've met so far has some kind of title. I admire your candor. Who knows? You might have some innate that you personally think are average. You think so? I feel pretty ordinary, and I've never really been the center of mass attention for anything in particular. The skills might just require a specific habitat, so to speak. Luckily, this appears to be the ideal place and social environment for expanding upon such hidden abilities. However, I wouldn't worry too much about it. What underlying passion or talent you have is for you, and you alone to enjoy. That's reassuring. I feel like I've stumbled into something out of my league with so many skilled students. If you don't mind me asking, what's your ultimate talent? It's hard to describe. I'm the ultimate. So he's the ultimate Rizzler? W. Cyrus. That's just Cyrus spelled up. That's just Cyrus spelled upside down. Cyrus. That's his name. By the way, oh my god, that's actually pretty nice. I like him. He's cool. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna need a lot of water. Okay. Back at you. A pleasure. I didn't really understand the implication of his title, but I could feel sort of alluring presence to him. I suppose that's what charisma is. Meek one, let's talk to this girl. I pushed the meek student standing in one of the darker corners of the study. Hey. Sorry to spook you. I was just going around meeting everyone. I'm Echo Pine.
I was dragged out of my room by that guy over there. Evil.
I peered over at the aforementioned person who just looked to be calmly inspecting the row of books.
Ugh, fine. He didn't drag me out. I ran into him when I was wandering. I just wanted to be alone in the study.
She shot me a troubled glance after admitting her lie. Can you tell me about yourself?
Me? I'm Seikano. I'm a watchmaker.
Would you by any chance be called the ultimate watchmaker?
I guess you could say that.
I like her.
I just tinker with watches and stuff. They go for really high prices apparently, but I don't particularly care for the money.
Why do I like every single character so far? She's so cool though. She seems nice.
Someone once offered me 3 luxurious cars for a single watch.
You must have some very...
I guess so, but I can't even drive. What was I gonna do with 3 cars?
... She clammed up, awkwardly turned back to face the bookshelf corner. I didn't want to pry, so I just left her alone. That's cool. After meeting with the 2 in the study hall, Ashley and I chatted about the other students. So we met Say and Cyrus. A watchmaker and a charismatic person, respectively. I suppose one could become talented at improving their characteristics if they wanted to. Could be similar to managing a brand, perhaps. Okay, maybe. Regardless, they seem nice, though. They seem nice enough. Yeah, Say seems sweet, if not a little shy. This is so cool. Let's go to the theater next. Yay! Theater time! I bet we're going to meet a theater kid. There better be a theater kid. Ashley and I walked across the hallway to our next location, the theater. The theater was something to behold. Although it was fairly intimate scene with a few row seats and a medium-sized stage, it still had an air of elegance thanks to the decor. The rich red velvet curtains glowed underneath the glaze of a bright spotlight. The stage itself was occupied by 3 students who seemed to have a heated discussion. Oh? You really want to stand by? I'm not knocking you for not thinking the obvious. This guy's gonna be Kokichi, and this guy's gonna be Kaito.
Let's settle down, please.
Absolutely not. I have no intention of changing my view for this scoundrel. Geez, scoundrel, that's cold, especially to a stranger. You two don't need to get something like this. It's an important matter, but... Oh, wait. I don't know who's talking. It's an important matter between two strongly opinion... Maybe I should cut in? What's going on here? Presumably from not being able to see me unlit foot of the stage. Need you ask such foolish questions? We are discussing the dire and apparently questionable existence of this. The white-haired student's that was turned away from the audience. It was a frame that looked like to be ink blot art. Okay, that's nice. Oh, I see. You're trying to figure out what the painting is. Yes, and what do you see? I stared at it for a moment, but I looked up at the two patiently, in all seriousness, waiting for my answer. What do I see? I'll have to think about it. No immediate answer. I felt his judging eyes pierce my soul. It's a dog. Not everything has to be a dog. It's clearly an elephant. Dumbass, I love him. So, just a different four-legged animal. The conversation seems to be pretty heated. I might have better luck if I just talk to them individually. I want to talk to Kokichi. I approached the student wearing the fur-lined jacket. So, about the painting, I think I do see the dog. You don't have to lie. I don't care about what it is. In fact, I don't even know what the painting is either, so I just made something up. A dog is an easy thing to imagine. It's just a practice of pareidolia. Okay, no. My theory on this character is going to be like a lot like Kokichi, but he's going to be sweeter. He's going to be kinder. He's going to be nice. Pareidolia? To act of perceiving a subject or significance where there is no meaningful introspection, for example, seeing objects in clouds formations or hearing indistinct voices and random noise. In this case, seeing a dog in an abstract painting. Dogs are common enough animals, yeah? Who doesn't like to think about dogs? I stared at the painting a bit longer. The more I looked at it, the more I willed it up to into being what he said it was, even if he didn't make it up. I mean, I kind of see a dog. But, despite being told what the subject was, I couldn't make out anything within the shapes. Isn't it a little cruel to make up something when he's so intense about it? I just wanted him to explain why he saw what he did, but he truly wouldn't, so much for a friendly discussion. To each their own, I suppose. Well, anyway, I'm just going around meeting everybody. I would tell you my talent if I had one. You don't have an ultimate title, or you can't remember. He seems to be muttering under his breath about my last statement, but I paid him no mind and awaited his response. I'm Lyle Termina, the ultimate puzzle master. A connoisseur of word puzzles, block puzzles, escape room puzzles, the like. I love this guy! I love puzzles! And, this name is Lyle, which is easy to pronounce. He's so cool! I like him. He looks gay, too. If you don't mind. Lyle turned back to the painting, ending our conversation abruptly. Puzzles, huh? Maybe he was trying to unscramble the shapes in that painting. I want to talk to the white-haired student. I want to talk to the middle one, last. She seems so nice. She seemed like Kumi. I visited the white-haired student on the stage. So, about the painting. I think I do see the elephant. No need to feign understanding. I'm quite self-assured that the painter's intention was to illustrate an elephant, as abstract as it appears. I stared at the painting. The more I looked at it, the more I willed it to being what he claimed was the true subject. I mean, it does kind of look like an elephant. Not really. I don't know what I see. Despite being told what the subject was, I couldn't make out anything within the shapes. So, do you have an eye for this kind of thing? An eye for abstract art? Ahime, my friend. I am not an ultimate artist. I am the ultimate opera singer. Oh, he looks so... Alright, then his voice would be like a little nicer. Okay. Oh, why am I skipping? He rambled on about something a bit further before stopping himself. Right. But where are my manners? Forte solo, charmed, I'm sure. I like all these characters. They're all so nice. He gave a deep bow as he introduced himself, slowly rose, and went to look at the painting some more. He sure had some interestingly placed dramatic moments. Yay, let's talk to her! The girl who was caught up in the middle of the quarrel stepped down from the stage and left the other two to glare at each other in silence.
Pandora Espray, nice to meet you.
Pandora, that's nice. Likewise, I'm Echo Pine. Echo Pine. I hope we get along.
So I was informed that this little group of students is composed. That this group of students is composed of students that have ultimate talents. Did you happen to have a title of some sort?
Oh, yes. I am known as the Ultimate Baker.
She is so nice. I love all these characters. Boom. Okay.
Else?
About that, I don't seem to know. I don't think I have one, if I'm being honest.
That's no matter. It doesn't make you any more or less of a person.
So, what did you think the painting is?
I'm not really sure myself, but for something as ambiguous as that, it could be whatever the viewer wants it to be.
How do you say that?
Ne sais pas?
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm cooked. Okay, I'm going to stop the live right here. It's 40 minutes in, and I'm going to finish it later, I think. Okay, that's nice. Yes. Okay. Thank you, the one person that joined me in this live. Goodbye. Love you.